I'm a real nerd. People say I'm a fool, but they never got the news that I'm a vile one. Oh yeah, I'm a vile one. You better turn it up, better keep the channel dialed, cause you're watching Vile Mike and his real wild child. Oh yeah, I'm a vile one. You better turn it up, better keep the channel dialed, cause you're watching Vile Mike and his real wild child.
Howdy folkses, welcome to Vile Reviews. I'm, of course, Vile Mike, and with me is Katty Knight.
What up, peoples? I'm Katty Knight, and this time we watched... Hey, Dad, what is this?
I think it's your cousin's homework.
I guess the files got mixed up?
I don't know.
Contrived intro is contrived.
Shh. They might not know that.
Hi, today we're going to be talking about a very threatened animal, sharks. Many people don't realize that almost all species of shark are either endangered or threatened, and today I would like to bring some awareness to that. Now, before we get into that, I'd like to talk about the difference between a threatened species and an endangered species, as these two terms often get thrown around and misused and mistaken for one another. Now first, what is a threatened species? A threatened species is any species that's vulnerable to endangerment in the near future, such as the humpback whale. Now, what is an endangered species? An endangered species is a species that is very likely to become extinct in the near future, like many different species of shark. Now that that's out of the way, let's get right to the point. For my report, I had to choose an endangered species from a list of animals, and I chose sharks. The reason I chose to research sharks was because many people don't know just how many species of shark are either endangered or threatened. I also feel sharks have a bad rap for really no reason. Humans aren't on sharks' menu, and sharks don't usually attack unless they feel provoked or they mistake you for another animal that is on their menu. And people don't understand just how important sharks are to their ecosystems. I personally see sharks as majestic, beautiful creatures, and not to mention that I think some species of shark and all baby sharks are absolutely adorable. I apologize for pronouncing any of the following words wrong, as I myself am not a biologist. Sharks belong to the superorder Selechimorpha in the class Chondriches and the subclass Elasmobranchi. Now for a moment, let's discuss how many different shark species are moving. Many of them are having to change their migration patterns in order to adapt to warmer waters caused by global warming. Let's use the black-tip shark as an example for now. Where did they used to migrate around to? It used to be that every winter, thousands of black-tip sharks would gather in the waters surrounding Florida, since that area stays fairly warm all year round. But where do they go now? Well, when the waters of Florida started getting a bit too warm for their taste, the blacktips started gathering near North Carolina, where the water wasn't as hot, but still warm enough for their liking. Now let's discuss just why sharks are becoming endangered. This is due to, you guessed it, humans. One reason sharks are becoming endangered is because of the destruction of their habitat. Humans take over the waters sharks call home, overfish their food source, and destroy the ecosystem with trash and other types of pollution. Another reason is due to a shortage of food and a disruption of predator-prey dynamics. Again, humans invade their habitat and overfish, causing a shortage of food. Not only that, but light pollution at night caused by coastal cities can disrupt animals' circadian rhythms, changing predator-prey dynamics. One last reason sharks are endangered is shark nets. These nets can harm the ecosystem sharks live in and can kill sharks and other organisms that get tangled in the mess. In my opinion, shark nets should be banned. There has to be a safer and more ethical solution to keeping sharks away from populated beaches. Now let's discuss some ways you can help save these beautiful and important creatures. The first way is by using the law of supply and demand to your advantage. Cut back on seafood. Even if you don't cut it out of your diet completely, the less seafood people eat, the less demand there is for it, which means less fishing. Again, supply and demand. Another way is through good old-fashioned peaceful protesting. Attend environmentalist and animal rights protests, even sign petitions, and become part of ocean cleanup projects if you can. Protesting is one important way that citizens have brought about change in the past, and it's your right. So exercise it. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope that you now have a new understanding of these beautiful creatures.
Well, that was certainly interesting. Did you learn anything?
No, but suddenly I have this stuck in my head. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do.
All right, I'm cutting you off right there before we get content ID claims. Well, thanks for watching this, guys. Please follow her on Instagram. She's got a TikTok, and she's my wonderful niece, so be nice. Later, folkses.
Bye bye.